Hi, this is Max, and here's our January 2026 product update. Let's start with the most important feature release called AI Script Roleplay for your agents to practice certain objections, certain client situations. This is now available in your account. And what this allows you to do is to train agents to navigate certain client situations, certain objections, and handle those in the best possible way. This can be a part of your onboarding process. This can be a part of your training process. This can be a part of your lead certification program that helps you protect your team leads from undertrained agents. So now, if they want to get access to your leads, here is what they need to do. So they see an objection, for example, we don't want to sign anything. This is working with buyers, and I see the recommended or ideal objection handler provided by you. So you have the option to customize that. And when you start practice, I tried it last time and I scored 70, but I need to score 80 or above to pass. So I need to practice it again. Now I can just allow my microphone. I can obviously do that on my phone as well. I can hear the objection. We don't want to sign anything. And then I can go into recording mode and actually record my response based on the script which I just saw. So let me try that. I totally understand how signing a contract can feel like a lot of pressure, but this agreement is actually in place to help me, protect your interests and deliver value to you. And I want to also tell you that at any point in time, if you want to change direction and you want to, you know, take a different route, you're absolutely free to do so. So knowing this and taking this into account, does that make you more comfortable moving forward? And we wait for a client to reply. And if it's a yes, then amazing that this is exactly how I operate. Full commitment from my end, but then there's no obligation from your end. So with that in mind, are we now ready to proceed with the agreement? So that's it. That's my recording. I can listen to it. I totally understand how. And I can now submit it for AI to review. And what's important, not comparing like the exact script. So we don't want agents to repeat word by word exactly what you wrote. We are comparing the meaning and have agents mention all the key kind of like bullet points that you provided. So they can they can structure it in a very different way. They can say it in their own words. What's important is that they mention all the key elements of your script or objection handler provided. So this is going to take around 20 to 30 seconds. And now I'm going to get my score. So I have improved from the last time. I now scored 78, but I'm still short of 80. And here's a little feedback for me to consider, which will help me to improve for next time. So you can see you acknowledge the pressure, you also offer the flexibility. First, secure a micro commitment by asking, if I'm not delivering the value, would you want the ability to change direction? Then affirm the exact. So it gives me ideas on how can I improve, and then I can practice it again. So this is how it works. And in order for agents to complete these, they actually need to score 80, and then this not completed would be marked as completed, and they need to complete all the objections you or scripts that you provided in here in order to complete the course. So that's why I said it's a perfect addition for your lead certification program or your onboarding process or for your training module, whether you're training on lead gen, whether you're training on buyer consultations, listing appointments, offers and negotiations. This is a go-to tool for you, and please reach out to your customer success manager. We would be extremely happy to set this up for you and make it part of your existing training resources. So we can very organically add this in, so it's now part of that. Again, the objection here is for agents to walk away with real skills versus just, filling out the questionnaire and watching the videos. Let's move on. What's driving Agently, as always, is this crazy stats, which was published this week. Based on NAR numbers, in 2025, 71% of agents have closed zero transactions, and 15% of agents closed 1 to 4 transactions. So, in total, 86% of agents 86% of agents are closing less than 4 deals per year. So in the last 12 months, 86% of agents closed 0 deals in the last 12 months. This is an enormous opportunity for us to increase per agent production through training, coaching, and accountability. And we are continuing to focus on that. The new dashboard also went live, which I want to share with you. The new dashboard is now available in your account where you can actually set specific um, goals in terms of the team size. So, where do you want your team to be at the end of 2026? So, let's say we want to go from 15 to 30 agents, so we want to double. And we want to quadruple our production volume to go from 50 to 100, 200 million, or let's say we want to go to 100 million. And as we update this metric, this chart will now show you how your team is moving towards that goal. So you'll see last 12 months, like where we were in terms of agent count, where we were in terms of production volume, and you'll have AI-powered recommendations evaluating your current content and recommending what else we can do to first increase onboarding completion rate, onboarding success rate. So how many agents actually go into production, not just like fill out, a questionnaire and like transfer the license and sign ICA, but how many actually go into production, and what can we do to increase per person productivity inside your team or brokerage. So this is also AI powered. In terms of the next steps on our roadmap, obviously we're going to continue um, improving this stats. So our goal is to specifically give those agents who have potential, but lack guidance, lack support, lack training, lack accountability, to give them the best possible kind of like conditions to succeed. By the end of Q1 2026, we're looking to launch a gamification feature, and you probably saw me talking about this already. We have now this model where we don't treat all agents as equal, and I hope that this stats shows it pretty quickly that not all agents are equal. For some reason, no other agent development system accounts for that. We developed that tiered approach where we have some non-producers, low producers, mid, and top. At the moment, this was only used just inside your admin account. We're now taking that next step, very exciting step, where we're developing a full cycle gamification where agents will now know, okay, this is my goal. I'm currently at level 1 because I closed one deal so far. To get to level 2, I need 3 transactions. And by the way, here are the benefits I'm going to get at level 2. And here are my actions that I need to take on a weekly basis to get to that next deal. And by the way, here's a leaderboard so I can compare myself with other team leaders. And as I'm tracking that, as I'm focusing activities, I might realize that, oh, I'm not actually sure how to, who to dial or how to host an open house. And that's when the training component very organically comes in. So you can instantly get the training to focus on activities to then close more deals to unlock next level to get the benefits to then, and it continues as a game. So think of agent development as a game. We're playing a game where we are developing our character with very clear next steps, At any point in time, agents know where they are, they know where they want to go based on their income goal, and they know what actions they need to take. And if they lack skills, then they can instantly gain skills they need to take those actions, to close those transactions, to progress to that next level, to unlock those next benefits, and ultimately get closer to their income goal. So this is obviously this is a major product release awaiting for you in Q1 2026. And as soon as we're starting going live with this, I'll definitely reach out again with our next product update. Thank you. Any questions, please let me know. If you would like to use any of what I've just shown you, please reach out to your customer success manager and we'll very happily help you set all of this up and make that part of your process to give your team or brokerage this edge over everyone else in the market using AI to develop your agents. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.